Yeah, I'm out, that's why. I don't even know if I'm gonna stay right here. I'm kind of echoing. I'm at the mall. I had to drop off the dogs today. I didn't know they were gonna have that done today. Hey. I was gonna go sit in the car, but it's hot. It's too hot in my car, I think. I guess I could have went and found Jade, huh? Darren, I have a filter on this thing. Yeah. That's exactly why, I think that's why I posted that last night. My talk that I had about Delphi. Where I told everybody that they were saying he was innocent and they needed to, I had like a comment that said he was innocent and free Richard Allen, and it pissed me off. Because I feel like it's disrespect to Abby and Libby's last words, and it makes me mad. It made me mad. So Spirit is vindicated once again. Spirit did it, guys. Abby and Libby did it. I know, it's like Kinky comes out all the time now. I notice that I'll say stuff and then other people will start saying it. It's weird. So, I mean, I have time to waste waiting for the dog, so. I was a little worried, guys. To be honest, I was. I was super worried that, like, they weren't going to get their justice. The way everybody was talking, everybody was thinking they were innocent, and I was stressed out. And then I was like, oh no, he's going to sue me. He's going to sue me because I basically said yesterday, no, he's not innocent. Sorry if I'm moving around a lot. I'm trying to hold my phone. I have it, like, I had to buy a power bank, which I couldn't really afford, but my phone was dying, and I couldn't sit in my car and just have it run, so. Oh, I was stressed out. I was so stressed out. I was worried it was going to be hung. I know. But, you know, obviously it wasn't enough. So, he put himself there. He had means, motive, and opportunity. He was there. He was put there at the scene. So, you know, he confessed millions of times. I think that maybe they saw through his little act. Hey, I don't know about beautiful. I'm looking like I got like 2 hours of sleep. I had some other things too I wanted to tell you I thought about today. I wasn't scared for a mistrial. I was scared for a hung jury. I was worried like a couple of them weren't going to be sure. But I didn't even want to make a prediction on it. Yeah, I think it was a van, which is weird because that came in the read. Remember, I said there's a white vehicle. It sounded like a truck, but it could be any vehicle. And I said I heard it. And it was white. And I didn't even know I got it. Somebody brought it up in the comments. That's probably the white van. So, yep. So that was in the reading. Like I said, the last reading was the most accurate. They were giving location details on where he lived, where he worked, what was going on. So, Yeah, I didn't see the vehicle. I heard it and I got the color white, so I didn't actually get to see the vehicle, but I heard it and saw white. I said it was a truck or something. It sounded like it, but I didn't see it. So, well, Spirit did it, guys. I'm giving the credit to Abby and Libby on this one. They're the ones that brought me back in. They're the ones that gave me the gift, and that's why I got pissed off yesterday. And I said, you know what? You guys no one's going to take away from me the gift that they gave me of a full name. No one's taking that away. That's their last words, and no one's taking that away from me or them. So I was mad. I was mad. Because when they disrespect Spirit, that's when I get mad. Yeah, he was found guilty on all counts. But that doesn't mean they're not going to try to appeal it. They will. Yep. And it was just the right time and place for me to get the information. So he is the guy, Ashley. There ain't nobody else. So everybody can, you know what? That's how I felt yesterday. And it's so weird because I didn't even know the verdict was coming out today. And then I did my little rant yesterday about he's not innocent. And then verdict came today and I was like stressed out. I was like, oh my gosh, what if he's not found guilty? He's going to sue me. I was worried he's going to come after me. I think his wife believed the confessions. There was some Reddit post about it. But, that's the kind of mood I was in yesterday after I saw that, because I can't handle, these are two little girls whose lives were taken, and you're going to tell me the guy that they have arrested that, is put there at the scene is innocent, and that Spirit's wrong. They gave me that name for no reason. Nope. Not going to take that gift away. Anytime you get a full name or a name at all, it's a gift, because it's not easy to do, or you would see it all the time. So I totally commend Libby and Abby on that. And they're the ones that brought me back to it, because like I tell you guys, I get pulled back when I'm supposed to get pulled back. I had the time to move out of the space I was at, to get situated, to get away from the collective that was clouding everything and screwing me up. He was crying. Ha ha. They're absolutely fine. Yep. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It wasn't the only time I got it. Alan came in the very first reading I ever did. Yes, it was an auto write, and I was pulling in other stuff, but Alan came in, Kagan came in, Richard came in twice, A came in, big A, big R, his initials. I want to say Matthew came in somewhere. Janice came in. McDonald's next to his work, because I can relate to McDonald's, if you know what I mean. The church and the baseball field we found was by his house. The lines went straight through the house. Yeah, he did that for manipulation tactic. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Nobody saw his he wore a mask. He made himself look frail like that, so that when they would see him in court, they would think, oh, this frail guy, he couldn't have done it. But if you look how he was 5 years ago, I think that they saw through the manipulation. Do you know what I mean? At least I hope that's what I do. I think they saw. I think they were smarter than a lot of people, because they saw through the. He's very manipulative. They could before. They didn't have a problem. They weren't not okay. Yeah. Well, that's two. That's two this year. Quentin and the girls. No help. Like I said, I think the collective screwed me up on that, or it's was in his brain. His brain is very confusing. Every time I tapped in, it was almost like multiple personality kind of thing. That's why I said the most accurate reading was the last one I did, because I had gotten away from the collective. It went into it completely new. It had been a couple years, and I had gotten out of where I was. So I had grown. So I always tell you guys, I come back in the timing I'm supposed to. And that's why I said, they told me October he was going to get caught. He did. They did. And now he's found guilty. The trial started in October. So I need to go back through everything now that he's been found guilty, and validate everything I can find. Oh no, he is. Oh, it was a total show. That's why I was trying to tell everybody. Like, he's manipulating everybody. Like, I wouldn't say, if I was wrong, I'd tell people, but Spirit doesn't give a full name for a patsy. No. They wouldn't do that. Why would they do that? That makes absolutely no sense. Yeah. Anybody with, like, 2 eyes can see that this was all an act. He hid in plain sight, just like Spirit said. It's weird because they said that in the reading, and then the cops started saying it, and then everybody started saying it, and it was right. You know, Spirit's not wrong. I can misperceive it, but they're not wrong. So that's what, 2 this year, right? Them and Quentin? Both guilty? And Quentin, I mean, that one in itself, getting his name before he was ever born, I mean, come on. He confessed only things a killer would know, but they did do investigation, which made it all such a big deal. Well, yeah, and then he also made a lot of other confessions to throw off those confessions because he knew he fucked up by making that confession. Do you know what I mean? It was to cloud the real confession. Yeah. Because it was an act. It was an act. It was an act. He's not mentally stable. You can look at his astrology chart and tell that. That's why we did it. Because I was trying to prove to people that were like, no, he couldn't have done it. So I was like, here's the astrology. Unfortunately, things happen when they're supposed to. It's all about timing. Just like this. It took 5 years, but it was all about timing. So unfortunately, with summer, everything's retrograde. So, you know. And what upsets me kind of about summer, and this is not talking about anybody, but Brian, who usually goes and searches, he won't go. Like, he tells me he's going to, and then he doesn't go, and then, which is fine, I understand, but then a couple other mediums tell him to rush to the water and go somewhere else, and then he goes right away. So, you know, there's nothing I can do. I am where I am. She's got to be on one of those lines, period. So if you search each of those lines, I mean, the rods took me down. It's either down or it's over there. We're at that other place with like the cabins and stuff. So finding bodies is a lot harder for me. I'm not talking crap. I'm just saying, like, I noticed that he kept telling me he was going to go check, and then the other 2 mediums contacted him, and he went like right away and got a boat and everything. I'm like, okay, I don't think she's not in the water. I mean, she could be near water, or there could be some sort of, it's a very Aquarius, which is mountains. I don't think she's in the water. I don't take it as a water. You know what I mean? And I was thinking today, I know that you guys don't want to really talk about like the political thing, but I was thinking, I think this is a trap. I think that they let him run, and all of this so that he would do this, and they could get him on something big because they can never get him on anything. I got to think about that today. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think this like whole election was a trap? I do. Because why else would they let a guy like this run for president? I thought about that today. I was like, this is a trap. Knowing what he would do and getting him and Elon and then everybody in together. It popped in my head today, and I was just like, maybe they're really trying to get him, and they can't get him on anything else. It's taking too long. But if they get him on something like this, he's screwed. Because whenever I see him in court, I always see him in orange with handcuffs, and it's like a repeating thing. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I keep thinking it was like all a trap. I think Dark Brandon's coming in from the, like, people just think he's not doing nothing. I mean, how else are you going to get somebody with a cult following unless you have something like this? Because I felt like I was in a movie today listening to people, like, the news talk about resistance and shit. I'm like, what are we in? Like, is this really happening? Like, why would they even let somebody like this become president, this authoritarian thing? And everybody's afraid. What are you talking about? TDS. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I need to mute you, Ray? That's what I'm thinking. And they're using, like, a lot of different like government agencies. Yeah. So I didn't want to go into that, but I just had that thought today, and I was like, that's what I was going to go live and tell you guys about. I had that thought, but then this whole Rick Allen thing came, so you know, I'll just go live and talk about all of it. It's embarrassing. Like, and it doesn't even make sense. Like, oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys about. Wait till these people pass. In case they're MAGA. So, shoot, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So if you guys haven't seen the link that I posted today, it's a lady talking about, she's like a software engineer or something like that. She said, and I don't know how true this is, but this is what she said. She said that they hooked up Starlink to all of the swing states, and they don't even need to be hooked up to the internet. And the way that the program works, it can't split the votes. It only goes one way. She said that's exactly why all of the, like, it's only swinging one way, and that's why none of the numbers add up. She's like, do you guys understand what I'm telling you? So, no, they are investigating. Literally, they just put out a recount. Kamala said that they're putting out her campaign is putting out a recount. They're asking for a recount. Ballots are missing. She said that's why a lot of the ballots are missing too. They know. If we know, and programmers know, you don't think that they're like CIA people and all the people that they have that know this stuff? No. He overdid it. He went over the top. And how do you think Elon knew? His app is hooked to Starlink. He knew before anybody else. That's why some numbers said 14%, others said like 100 or whatever. Like, it was way off. So I just wanted to bring that up. Hey, Carly. Rick Allen was found guilty. Woo woo. Now everybody can F off. I was getting mad. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about doing a rating on Elon. Or pulling cards or something. He went way over the top. Way over. And you're only going to hook satellites up to the swing states. You don't even need to be on internet to do that. Like, they don't even use internet. There's something weird there. I don't know if it's like he wants something. Like, he wants the power and control of what what America has because of his technology. I think he wants to fucking run the world with robots. I don't know, something. But I have some cases I got to do too. So, Carly, we could do his chart. See how evil he truly is. Dude, I think he is. I think he's on COKE. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's another thing I want to mention. On the ballot, everybody bloated. Everybody voted blue, but voted for Trump. What the fuck? Everybody voted for women's rights, but voted for Trump. That doesn't even make sense. Like, if you're going to vote blue, you vote down the ballot. You're not going to vote for a Republican president and vote everybody else Democrat. That makes absolutely no sense. makes no sense. I voted all blue except for the ones that didn't have anybody else. They only had one person. I was like, well, what do I do with this? I'd never voted before. So I had to vote whoever was there because there was nobody else. So, I don't know. Those are just my thoughts today. I didn't know if you guys had heard about that. So I think it's a trap. I like have that feeling of maybe it being a trap today. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Like, this is the only way to catch him. Because he tried to steal it last time. He went through, they knew that he was going to go to jail. Eli was going to go to jail. They were all going to go to jail. They probably knew he was going to try some shit like this. And that when he brought Eli in, don't tell me that they didn't catch on. Do you know what I mean? I don't know who to write in. I don't know anything about anybody else. I don't know who to write in. So I don't know. No one. I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. So I think it was. I really am starting to think like this whole thing was a setup, and it also teaches people like, what did you guys do? Like, what would have happened if you really would have became? You know, everybody's freaking out. And now people are starting to see, like, I don't know, like, I thought you had to do a vote. I don't know anything. Everything that gave me. But see, with Pluto, isn't this right, Carly? Pluto and Aquarius, doesn't that favor liberals and Democrats? And Pluto and Capricorn favors Republicans. I heard that from somebody today, an astrologist. They already got buyer's remorse. Okay, well, I'll know next time, JR. Okay, this is my first time. This is my virgin voter here. Huh. I don't know. That's what I heard today. That's why I had to ask you, because I don't know. Because it's more humanity. I don't know. But Donald Trump is the epitome of Capricorn, and that's why we were confused. Capricorn and Pluto, the old card. That's why Carly's like, he's probably going to be president. And I was like, but I keep seeing her. So I was so confused. I said it in one of my readings. I was like, well, Pluto and Capricorn is the old card, but that's what I see. So it's probably both. No. We're getting out of Pluto and Capricorn. We're going to Pluto and Aquarius the 19th. So more revolutionary, younger energy. We're at the end of Pluto and Capricorn. I think like 29th degree, right, Carly? But older people in capitalism are represented by Pluto and Cap. So, okay, so isn't that like when the corruption starts getting exposed, or am I wrong on that too?
Yeah.
I mailed mine in. No, he's a Gemini. Explain something to you there. Two sides. And Kamala is a Libra, so you know I'm a Libra moon. Yeah, he's a Gemini. Come on. Final degree, so it's all going to come out. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought Pluto and Capricorn, like 29 degree, was like when it starts exposing the corruption. So, okay. Yeah, us Libra are all about justice. I was gonna say, people talk so much shit about her. I'm like, of course she's not perfect. Of course there's always corruption everywhere, but like, I think she's trying to do the right thing the best she can. You know what I mean? But he is a Gemini. Oh, you don't claim Trump is a Gemini? Women Geminis are different than males. It's very weird. But what is do you know what his other signs are, Carly, or no? I see my ex is a Gemini. I know how they can be, but I get along very well with Gemini females. But Gemini males are just different. They're shady as fuck. Okay, so he does have a Leo rising, but we don't know what his moon is. And isn't Kamala, isn't she an Aries rising? Oh, for Trump? His moon is in Sagittarius? Okay. Isn't Kamala... Okay, so Sag moon. Okay, so that explains a lot. Sorry. His Leo, that's why he's always got to be like... He puts out that prestige and being rich and... You know what I mean? Gemini rising. Okay, so Kamala is a Gemini rising, a Libra sun, and an Aries moon. So that's where her communication comes from. And her intelligence is her Gemini rising, correct? And her fire and passion for like the justice system come from her Aries and Libra, right? They're both full moon babies in her youthful energy. But that they're great at communication, usually, with the exception of Trump. Okay, she's pretty good at connecting with the youth because she's ruled by Mercury. All right. But doesn't that Aries moon with Libra sun, doesn't that make her like passionate? I think we talked about this, like being passionate about literal justice. You have to know your birth time. Like, I'm a double Aquarius Libra. Like, that explains it all. that explains everything. And this is my Aquarius is a rising, so this is supposed to be like a good time for me, right, Carly? It makes her a good prosecutor. See? She puts that fire, passion into her justice. That's the way I took it. She is too, and a lot of people will say it's fake. I don't think so. You know, I think that her stepkids would tend to disagree on it being fake. We are good. Happy Monday. We are good now that Rick Allen's going to spend his ass in jail. Oh, did they say, he doesn't do his sentencing yet, right? Yes, see, is death penalty on the table, or we don't know? Or am I supposed to say DP? Is the DP on the table? Does anybody know? As you can see, I don't keep track of things. Okay. But is it on the table or is it just life? I'd rather him just face 130 years, honestly, and not be eligible for parole. Yes, Carly. Remember that came in there. That came in the reading too. He could be, if they find him guilty. That one will be okay. Well, I'd rather him spend his life in prison and think about it anyways. Let him eat his feces all he wants. Sorry, I don't like the guy. I don't have any sympathy for him at all. I've been waiting and waiting for people to. I was in shock Wednesday, but by Thursday I knew. Yeah. I mean, I think everybody thinks that. If we know that, if we think that, if we're singing this, you know the government is. I really think he was tricked. Like, I like can't let go of that feeling now that this was all a trick. And I don't think none of us were wrong. They had to get him with something. Who knows, man? Why else are you going to put a prosecutor there? I don't like him. I don't have any sympathy for him at all. Just like I have no sympathy for Brian. So you can tell me he's innocent too. He's not. Allegedly. I have to say that now, right? I don't have to say allegedly with Rick Allen because he's found guilty. So he can go sit in jail for the rest of his life. I know. That's what I'm saying. They talked 22 times, and then Trump talked with him 7. And you're telling me all 3 of them are involved when Elon basically bought it, $75 million, and pushing Vance. Now, what's Vance's thing? Why would he push Vance? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to push a dislike guy into it, but he did. He pushed Vance in there, and then all the misinformation and everything. I mean, that's just like the feeling I have. It almost feels like a psyop. What do you call it? Like a psyop? Because remember I told you guys I feel like there's like a sleeper cell. I don't know why, but I keep getting like reference to like CIA stuff.
Guys, stop!
Bunch of things.
Calvin Appendix.
I talked about that in the astrology. He's linked to a pedo ring, and that's where Kagan is. Yes, RA acted alone. Like I said, between the collective and his crazy mind, could have felt like there was more people, could have seen more people, but when I took a break and I did the last reading, he was by himself. So something has to be going on for so many readers. Yeah, exactly. And the astrologists too, but yeah, I know, but I'm saying why would you push Vance in there? Like you guys realize that Elon is the one that brought Vance. He's the catfish. He's the catfish name. There's a pedophile ring that Rick's a part of. We talked about it in the astrology. So if you go to the Delphi playlist, there's astrology there. Well, I kind of talk about that. Who's Nick Fuentes? Oh, that's also like there's another tech guy. Is that the other one you guys are talking about? You said his name now. I like bad at remembering names. He's another tech guy. So he's got Peter Thiel. Isn't that Earth? Whatever. Isn't that a tech guy? Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I posted that already. I posted this the lady that I posted that on the community page. Okay, but he still had two tech guys. He had Elon and somebody else. There's another tech guy that he had. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the charger with my phone at the same time. He is, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way the whole world voted him in with that, seeing how scared they are. There's no way. Nope. I don't buy it. Not in a sweep like that. Not all 7 swing states. Nope. Not the popular vote. Nope. It's over the top. It's over the top. Not by crazy ass numbers. That's what I'm saying. The lady that does the software, that was explaining this. She said you cannot split the votes. When you do that, you can't split them. So it's not like they could split the blue and the red. It was all the votes would go to one. That's why it was so much. They did hack it with the satellite. They hooked it up to the internet, and it doesn't need to be hooked up to Wi-Fi, according to what the lady said. Where she got that information, I don't know. California was saying that they hooked it up to Starlink, which is weird, which kind of doesn't make sense because California stayed blue, right? But I think they had more votes for him than normally. Exactly. Follow the money. Why would we do a reading on Elvis Presley? I don't understand that. Thank God I have no Trump friends anymore. I have a couple people in the group that are very, very, like, show me where he sexually assaulted a woman. I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh, he helped so much with trafficking. Yeah, because he was involved in it. I hope they release the Epstein files. Wait for that. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. I don't think he will, but I don't know. I'm hoping. I can be wrong, but I think a lot of us feel like this could go until April, and he might not end up being in the White House. But let's hope, because if he is in the White House, I'm more worried about Nostradamus's prediction. But that'll probably happen anyways. Doesn't matter who's in. Yeah, but not enough to win by this many numbers. There's no way. Not all 7 swing states. No way. Mm-mm. If he lost, if him and his friends lost, him and Elon, and they're going to jail. Elon even said it on a video. He said, if he loses, I'm going to jail. He's not going to get locked up on the 26th of November. It's not going to happen. I think they got something bigger planned. They got to be careful how they do it. They got to have the proof. If he stays president, it will, but it will probably have war anyways, just because.
Was that funny?
It doesn't matter who's president. Definitely feels like it could be civil, right? Yeah, the math ain't mathin'. Correct. Nostradamus? You don't know who Nostradamus is? I don't understand it. He basically says the trumpet would bring World War III. But, I mean, we're probably going to have that anyways, regardless. Eventually. I mean, the astrology, you have to remember, right? I don't know if Carly's still here, but when Aquarius goes into Pluto, it's a revolutionary period. That's when all the revolutions happen in the past, like the French Revolution, the American Revolution. That's also technology, so we will have probably robots and shit like that. Yeah, there's going to be something coming out. I think something next week with the full moon might pop out. Hey, KJ. Yeah, Rick Allen was found guilty. So, people think. Oh, yeah, he's always a projection. It's next week, right, Carly? Do you know where it's hitting at on his chart or no? Or I was watching Andre, and Andre says it might be significant. He is unusually quiet because he knows everybody's on to his ass. Like I told you guys, I feel like there's phone tapping, there's probing going on, like there's all kinds of stuff. I saw with military leaders, and the military wouldn't follow him if he told them to go after his political enemies. Nope. They won't do it. I'm only just human, guys. I would totally doubt me. It's on his midheaven. Explain, Carly. Wouldn't that be like shining a light on something? With Pluto in Capricorn at 29 degrees? Or no? Or do I have that completely wrong? Because I don't know what I'm freaking talking about. Hey. Who do you think gave me the gift, Stacy? It's going to reveal secrets about his public reputation. Okay, that makes sense. Especially with the Pluto and Cap and then the full moon. Skeletons. She's the one that's been helping me with the astrology, and I still don't understand it. Yes, I do. I do think that Alfie's house. Because do you guys know that they sent like three or four agencies, or there's an agency that they sent that also look into voter fraud. So she won't do it. I tried to get her to come on. She's not there yet. Who's Truth Warrior? I don't know who that is. Yeah, I know, but they also investigate those too. Probably related to money since it's Taurus. I just don't understand how many astrologers they're not. I mean, you can always misread a chart, but there's even the lady that I watched that me and Carly both like, she's not even saying that he's gonna be in there because she's not even sure. Yeah, we're talking about Alan and your favorite buddy, the orange menace, and Elon. She doesn't, I don't know. That's up to her, you guys. I've tried. It's just not her thing. Every single election is challenged. It happens every year. Yeah, but this is different. This is way different. This is completely different. And I don't remember it happening until Trump. It's funny to me, though. Everything's all good now, right? Her name's Amy. She a lot of political reads like Comanche, ladies with big balls. I don't. They're not though. That's the thing though. She was supposed to win, but if they rigged it, do you understand? Like that's why all of us would pick it up, and then they rigged it at the last minute. Nobody did any updated readings. But I actually don't think that's what happened because I think it was planned for a while. So why we didn't pick it up, I don't know. Maybe it's a lesson to trust. You know what I mean? It could be a lesson to trust because I learned a lot of trust from this. Right? That's what I said. I said, why didn't they have me testify? Because they did it to some lady in Quinton's. She had like a seance and they brought her on. They could have even had me on for that. No, he didn't, Phoebe. He cheated. We all know it. You're blind, then I don't know what to tell you. No one wins 7 swing states when you can't even fill rallies. Oh, crap. You're gone. Another blind ass. Yeah. Quentin before he was born. I know, that's what I'm saying. But yet they used somebody that did a seance. And I contacted police. Yeah, I know, I got rid of her. Don't worry about it. They're blind. They can't see it. They'll see when it, well, I don't know. They might not believe it anyways. Because they already started, well, you know, he didn't let him say it was stolen last time. So now all you guys are calling stolen. That's why he did it. The only problem with it being one is it's more like a king queen, right? We don't really want a king unless it's fair. I think this is going to change the voting system too. I've been having that thought. I think they're gonna tweak it or do something different, or it'll change the way that it's done. Nope. I really think, like I said, everything has lessons and stuff in it. Everybody just needs to wait. I really think that this is some kind of like psyop or fucking, I mean, and I'm not a huge conspiracy theorist. I mean, I believe that they exist, right? But I just have a feeling like it was like like, why else would you let somebody like this run? It almost feels like they wanted him to make mistakes, like big mistakes that he couldn't squeeze out of, like he does every time. It's almost like this was I keep wanting to call it a trap. Knowing that he would do this, because he tried to do it last time. We can't save anybody. If they want to be like that, then they're going to be like that. Unfortunately, we can't control people's actions, which is sad. Trust me. I didn't want to lose the people we lost. I'm tired of arguing with them and throwing facts at them, but they're impossible to get through. That's good, Paul. I think they already are anyways, but that's good. I think a lot of people are doing that actually. And then Kamala, or Kamala, she didn't her campaign release something today saying they're asking for a recount? They're gonna use the rest of the campaign funds for it or something. You can't tell the evil. It's all in their eyes after he was announced president-elect. I know. And that's another thing. It's like, really, you really like the side that's willing to have the death penalty for a prosecutor that's trying to do his job? Like, what the hell kind of thinking is that? Oh yeah, that's what Elon's back. That's why he's so scared. That's why he helped with this, because he already said if he didn't get elected, he was going to jail. He said that. And he's a genius with the money. Come on. It's obvious. I honestly don't think they need him. They can just bring in investigators. The White House can do it, Biden can do it, but I already think they are. But it's interesting that full moon is in Taurus, right? About money. Sorry, guys. My hand's getting tired. And so it could bring up financial crimes for him, and then they just raided Alfie's house. So what is he involved in with Alfie that's going to come out? That's what I think, Susan. I mean, I just had that feeling today. So I think so. I mean, they have much better, like if we have programmers that are seeing this, can you imagine what like CIA and the people that really do this stuff know? They know that it's not possible to swing all the states and get the popular vote, do all that like that with his crowd. No, I don't think it's ever been done. I couldn't find any information on that. The fact that he doesn't see everyone as equal should be more than enough. I know that. You and I know that. They have no morals and ethics. And the fact that he's, a rapist and an insurrectionist and a criminal, and he wants to be authoritarian and a fascist, like. Yeah, because he had it linked up to Starlink. What are you talking about, Teresa? We're just having a conversation. No, I'm not home yet. I'm at the mall. I don't have to pick him up till like between 4 and 4:30. Yeah, he's getting oranger and oranger. I think isn't Ivanka trying to investigate her mom's death. I think she's trying to get her dug up, or something. That doesn't make any sense. Isn't she cremated? That's what Tracy told me, but I don't know. Well, the reasons pile on, but that one is simply enough, or should be. Yeah, he's not presidential in the least bit. That's what kills me. What other messages? I mean, who do people want their kids watching? It makes no sense. Like, he's power hungry. Anybody that wants to chase down and put their enemies to death has a problem. I'm the one that said that. Somebody else might have said it, but I think that, yeah, but I thought that they cremated her and buried ashes. And that's what was so weird about why it took 8 people to carry a coffin. No, he rigged the election. I don't know why you're saying it's both sides. Not saying the other side is absolutely perfect, but we're not authoritarian. I thought that she was cremated and they buried an empty, like a coffin with her cremations. That's what I was told. I'll have to look that up later because that's what I was told, that it was ashes. Why do you want to bury ashes in it? Oh yeah, they are. You know. Anyways, but I didn't want to get all into all of this. I just, those are things that I thought of today, randomly. I'm gonna look up and see if she was cremated. Because I swear that's what someone told me. In a coffin, though, that took 8 people to carry? No. You didn't bury him in a coffin, did you? I see people bury him and, like, just bury him, you know? Yeah, 8 people to carry it, definitely. And it happened after Epstein. Someone told me she was cremated. Where did I read that at? If that's been wrong the whole time, I apologize. I swear I read that somewhere. I don't know. I'm waiting to see how it plays out. I did say that in one of my predictions before, that it was possible. But that's when he felt sick to me. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Nothing feels like for sure kind of thing. But that came in at some point. See, she was cremated. So why are you going to bury a coffin of cremation? And that takes 8 people to carry. You explain that to me. If I lived anywhere near that golf course, I would have already been there with shovels and a headlamp. Y'all see me on the news. Psychic Sleuth got arrested. Rochelle got arrested for trying to dig up a coffin on the golf course. Then they put me in the loony bin because I'd be telling them there's all kind of evidence in there. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm saying. That's why I don't get all these people that I've had people telling me in the group that they voted for Trump for their family and for their kids, and I'm like, are you joking me right now? You're joking, right? Rochelle After Dark gone rogue. Oh yeah, no, I believe that there's Epstein, and I think, okay, so I know, or I feel that Epstein had videos and pictures of him with girls, with young girls. And I think that Epstein he had the most to lose with Epstein being in jail because he was going for the presidency again when he was arrested, right? He was arrested in 2019, died in 2019 or whatever. He was trying to be president in 2020, and it had just came out in 2016 about Katie Johnson. I think that he's involved in that. No one will ever tell me, because of what Spirit kind of showed me, I feel like that he was involved in that. And I feel like it's because Epstein had pictures and videos, like he had it. Because then I found out afterwards that Epstein used to have videotapes, like video cameras in all his rooms. So he would have video evidence of all of this. Hey, Clenda. Yep, the bill was blocked. That's true. Teresa, I don't know if you're talking about us or you're talking about MAGA. I'm confused at where you're going with this because we're not misinformed. Yeah, I know. That was the whole reason of coming live. I was reading AARP's newsletter with the Harrison Trump interview with the minimal editing to make concise. Trump quotes were like his rallies, just words. He talks in circles and he doesn't even talk about anything. He just throws out hate and rhetoric, and that's how he brainwashes off of fear. Like, I'm the only one that can save you, just like a domestic abuse partner. I'm the only one that can save you. No, he didn't know he was going to get killed. Diddy was staying in Trump Tower. Oh yeah, a lot of people. Ivana did seem to space out on sedative and booze towards the end of her life. Her NDA was just about to be up the next day or something. What sounds like the Democrats, Joe? I don't think so. Yeah, he did. Where's the cloud? I know, where's the cloud when you need it? No kidding, right? I'd love to have someone that bring me that receipt. No kidding. I'm telling you, let's go dig it up. I'm not cherry picking your comments. Yeah, we know. Okay, so I'm just going to read that for others that don't know. Fed agents raid Alfie Oaks' North Naples home. Alfie Oaks is someone from the Trump camp, a major Trump operator, donator, and Turning Point ambassador who paid for the January 6th buses to the Capitol. Yeah, I know. I didn't know about the buses, so. Same trying as Jim Jones and other cult leaders. Yes, Kathy, let's go. Hey, the battery thing died and it kicked me off for a second. Are you talking about the one that they trafficked? That's why I get mad, because there's literally Katie Johnson's telling everybody what him and Epstein did, and nobody cares. It makes me so mad. That little girl never changed her story or nothing. Nobody cares. No big deal. It's not, he was obviously there. He obviously went to the parties, obviously around it. They're best buddies. And here you are you have this little girl telling you everything, and nobody cares. I don't know. But it makes me mad that nobody seems to care about her. Yeah, are you talking about the one they trafficked? Because there was a girl that they ended up, unfortunately, trafficking out of Mar-a-Lago. I know she was threatened. She was threatened by his stupid MAGA followers, and she was threatened by Trump. But what I'm saying is that people don't care. I'm not talking about her. I understand why she didn't go through with it. I'm talking about all the people that don't give a crap that was done to her. And still, this is how I feel. You're really gonna sit here and how do you think these victims feel? You're loving the rapist. You're praising the rapist. Can you imagine the trauma seeing that every day? Seeing him? She was only 13. I don't get it. It makes me mad. That's what started me with this whole thing, months ago, was the women that those are the only ones we know about. There's probably many, many more. I have too. I made videos, everything. I made a video of her interview. It's heartbreaking how people can watch that and still not think of him as a monster just for that alone. Where are people's morals and values? That's what I've been preaching for months. And I don't know where you all were months ago, but nobody gave a fuck. I lost subs over it, matter of fact. Disgusting. And then I had somebody in the group when I said there was a riot commercial that they did for January 6th, and I posted it, and I was like, this is what you guys want. Someone was like, hell yeah. I was like, that's disgusting. Disgusting. I mean, if you're going to hold Epstein accountable for things and feel the way you do with him, if you're going to hold Diddy accountable for the things, then you need to hold Trump because he's hanging in the same circles and doing the same shit. Like, you can't just, do you know what I mean? She was 13. Yeah, Katie Johnson, also known as Jane Doe. Yep. Stacy, it's called A Woman's Voice. If that's not enough for you and you're going to victim shame, because how would you feel if you came out and said somebody sexually assaulted you and nobody believed the fucking word you said? I'm sure a 13-year-old is lying. Don't get me started on this. Where's my proof? It's in her documents. It's in her interviews. She never lied. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't Trump say I can grab the pee whenever I want to? Fortunately or unfortunately, because I'm a celebrity. He has a criminal pattern of this. Women are literally telling you he's grabbing their pee, and he's literally telling you he's grabbing it. Then he's telling you he's walking in on young women in the pageant room, and they're telling you he's walking in on them. He's admitting to it. That's my proof. The 28 other people that said the same stuff that he admitted to you. Shouldn't it be enough that a 13-year-old's coming out and risking her life to tell you this? Get the hell out of here, man. See you later, Sergeant's office. Oh, yeah. And also, in Ivana's deposition, he raped her and he pulled her hair out. I'm going to get pissed. Done with that. Done with her. I'm done with her. I have nothing. She comes in here and starts shit all the time. I'm pretty sure I kicked her out of my group. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These people are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I did block her, but sometimes I like to tell people off. Sorry, it's not dark yet, but Rochelle After Dark is peeking through. Sorry. The same way. Women like that make me sick. You're going to stand here with a predator and against women? Shame on you. Shame on you. Okay, what time is it? It's 2:20. Is that early enough for Rochelle After Dark? Some people need to be told. She said she wanted proof. All it takes is some researching. I also got told that E. Jean Carroll only sued for defamation. Where the fuck do you think that came from? No, they can't. They're I don't know. I don't know what it is. Karma's a bitch though, just saying. And as a victim myself, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. It's not the same, but And I get mad when people victim shame because it took me 20 years to say anything because I was, for that reason right there, people saying I was a liar and everything else. That's why people don't come out and say it. So, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I've dealt with that. Pretty sure she was one of the ones that was in my group and I hadn't muted her yet. Her name looks super familiar. Anyways, as women, we should be standing together, not standing with a predator who has a pattern of predatory behavior. Hello. And that's why people don't tell. It took me, that's why people don't do it, because of people like that, because they victim shame. I'm about to kick this one lady out because she's doing the same thing. Oh, that happened 40 years ago, talking about Eugene Carroll. Doesn't matter if it happened 60 years ago. Actually, yeah, but 5 years before that, they gave me Alan and Richard. Like, but yeah, they gave it all together. Makes me vomit. Yeah, me too, girl. Me too. You know how Rochelle After Dark started, and it started with all this stuff. She's the one that gave me the nickname. Yep, that's why victims don't come out, because they're victim shame, and it pisses me off. Oh, thank you. Hey, it's 5 p.m. somewhere, right? And this is a spiritual channel. If anybody ever thinks that I would support a man like that on a spiritual channel that's a voice for victims, they have another thing coming. So I don't even know why it's a surprise. Hello. And just because I don't like somebody doesn't mean I can't do an unbiased reading either. I know a difference between my mind and my visions most of the time. You'll spot me 37 minutes? Okay. Yep. It took me a lot to speak out. I lost a lot. Ask Kelly. Kelly was there the whole time while I'm sitting there crying because my channel is just going. And I'm just, but you know what? Today, I don't even know what the hell happened, but the video that Spirit made me post last night, like, took off and brought my channel up to above what it was. It went from 23.2 to 28. So we're vibing with the tribe now. And it was off the Trump video, so that means we got vibing with the tribe. Exactly. I feel the same way. Thank you, Laura. 20 months, girl. Okay. That's why he's Antichrist, because people think he's of God. Like, what the hell? Like, God wasn't a rapist. Like, Jesus wasn't a rapist. Like, what are you freaking, like, it makes no sense. I can't I keep trying to wrap my mind around it. I can't wrap it around. I don't know what happened. It wasn't even like a psychic video. It was just my feelings with some visions in it, whatever. I don't know if I just named it just right and the algorithm just hit me just fine, because it hasn't been. So yeah, Spirit knows what it's doing. I just had to follow along this path. You know what I mean? It's for a reason. I never wanted to be pulled in this direction. Yeah. But I never want to be pulled in this direction. And I have people tell me, why are you wasting your gifts talking about this stuff? And I'm like, it's not important. Like, Spirit wouldn't have me talk about it if it was important. You're not in charge of me. Excuse me, I'm my own woman with my own gifts. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, see, Pluto's about to go into Aquarius. And I'm an Aquarius, and I'm Aquarius rising. So, yeah, that's why. And plus, Carly already told me Scorpio season is my season. Because if you think about it, that's when Delphi was. That's when Idaho 4 was. That's when Quentin was. That's when all the big things have happened with me in Scorpio season. Because I've got Scorpio, like, I think it's like, right now it's in the 9th house, but it's usually in the 10th, I think. Which is, the 10th is like public, right? Scorpio is like a cult. A cult, not a cult. A cult. I don't know. I'm not a full astrologist. I'm not an astrologist. I posted the videos, like, but she said, like, next week it should shine some light, because Pluto is at 29 degrees Capricorn, so that's when all the corruption starts coming out. Then we got the full moon next week that should shine the light on some in Taurus. Taurus is money, so shine some light on some money stuff. I know my heart is something ain't right with it. Well, yeah. I mean, no one swings 7 states and wins a popular votes when they can't even fill their rallies. Give me a break. And they leave people at, he literally left people stranded twice. 2 times he left people stranded. Full moon is, I think, the 15th. I watched a YouTube video called Truth and True Crime. Jim, he was an angry atheist investigating homicides. He wrote, criminals always commit due to power, money, and sex. They can, yeah, but here you are. Here you still are, conviction, unwavering, be proud of yourself. Yep. I mean, if people didn't see, like, people that are new here and everything, or people that didn't watch the criminal video that I did, Spirit pushed me to do a criminal video of facts. That triggered people. Factual information triggered people. Like, literal videos of factual information. The bear that never goes off, usually, in videos, went off 5 times. You're telling me Ivana didn't want me to do that video? Yeah, it's the 15th. The 15th. The 15th is a full moon because it's hitting my 4th house. Wonderful. Because me and Carly talked about it with something. And I think she left because I don't see her. I was thinking about it. I really want to get to some cases, though. Like, I have some stuff, like, kind of done with the astrology and stuff. Rochelle's cult. No, I'm just kidding. Rochelle Shark's cult. No, but yeah. So she was telling me, she's like, you need to do Liam. And I was like, yeah, I know. But I already know what happened to Liam. And now already all this stuff is coming out. And just like, I don't know, last night I sat down and I did the video before the live and it just went off. It took off. It usually doesn't happen. I must have just put just the right, title or the right, I don't know, I did something right. Those people are always told to sit down and shut up. Not you, not us. We trust her. Exactly. Do you see the AOC clip on her story? AOC clip. What? The other case that bothers me. Yeah, I know. But Sebastian's just going to take time. He's going to be found by a fisherman. I'm sorry. We just have to wait. He's got no, he doesn't even have retrograde, which is a really weird thing that he hasn't been found yet. But if he's in water, that would explain it. It is, Brian. People come to me and tell me no. They tell me that I'm, like, not describing him. Okay. Oh, thank you, changed the world. All right, Clarinda. What time is it? I still have 2 hours. Well, for you guys, it's 2:30 here, so I'm Mountain Time now. So I'm only like 2 hours different, so that's why I've been getting more people in my life. I don't know, Nicole. But kind of funny. People ask her what can they do. She says something massive happened and to wait she'll share soon. She's the New York senator. Wait, what? People ask her what she can do. She said something massive happened and to wait she'll share soon. I don't get it. I appreciate you on cases, issues and cases, even if it's not, I don't agree because you back it up with facts and knowledge from Spirit. You inspire me. Oh, thank you. I do try to, you guys don't understand how much I've researched. Like, I just don't pull shit out of my ass. Like, if Spirit sent me on a thing, I had to go researching. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to talk about Trump and not know anything. Not that I deep dived or anything, but I, like, learned the basics, watched documentaries, you know. It's been fucking 3 months of Trump. I'm over it. Because I was trying to wake people up, which I've only succeeded, I think, with 3 of them, which is better than none of them, right? I think Jamie's in here. I think she's the same Jamie we woke up. I'm not sure. And then somebody in comments said, okay, you turned me. And then Reno last live. So that's good. You know what I mean? That's some people. No, I haven't done anything on Elon. I think Elon will be taken down with Trump for sure. He was going to be taken down before Trump was elected. Now he's really screwed. They really wanted to fuck around and find out. I guess I'm taking over Lizzie's words now since she's not around to say that. That's her favorite words. I don't know. I think we should just make a shirt. Who's around for a fuck around and find out shirt? God, that kid sounded like Eli when he was younger. Bunch of kids.
Oh my god, that was actually so scary.
Sorry, guys. I am outside the mall. Explain a lot. What's going on with my comments? Oh shoot, my comments weren't scrolling. Hold on, I gotta catch up now. Maybe, I don't know. That's good. I'd like to talk to my son, but we haven't talked about it, so. Sorry, guys. I think Mary tries to spread the truth. She's been trying to tell people he's a narcissist. People ask her to deal with the Trump win. That's when I asked her. She answered. It seemed like ominous sentence. She knows something. Huh? Where was that at? I don't know. She hasn't had internet in like a month. I haven't got to talk to her. Sorry, my things weren't scrolling. So is that yes for like a fuck around and find out shirt or what? Yeah, it's crazy. I guess people of high vibration, like they just can't like wrap their brains around it, you know? Oh, that's good, Angel. That's good. Me and my son haven't really talked about it. My son kept bringing up the border, and I'm just like, dude, we need to talk. All these kids came. I might have to walk to my car. It's too hot.
You're gonna have a full conversation.
Aw, witchy mama. That means a lot. Oh, fuck around and find out. Should I say the words or just the initiation? Or initiation, initials. Wait, what is it? Abbreviation.
I need to know what to say.
Well, I have astrology shirts, guys. Christmas is coming. Trista bought astrology shirts for her family. But I'm going to do sweat shirts and pants. I got to get done. So I'm going to be doing that. Just like a sweatshirts with sweatpants that match. But I got to redo it all. So I don't know if you want fuck around and find out shirt, like front. You guys really want it? We could do fuck around and find out on the front and FAFO on the back. Yeah, I have astrology shirts. The Aquarius one's badass. Laura got one. If you want the link tree, the bonfire link in my link tree where it says merchandise, that's where you find them at. Yeah, but it's not with me. It's different because it's me. I know Lizzie would be all into it. Sorry, I look super tired, guys. I got like no sleep. I don't know what the hell was wrong, but I couldn't sleep. Yeah, because I thought I wouldn't wake up. And then the dogs were being annoying. So Kai was like whining. He's been itching his ears, so I had him check his ears out today because I'm like, I don't know why his ears would itch, but can you check them for me? Yeah, they're both there. I'm supposed to pick them up between 4 and 4:30. So that's why I'm like outside the mall. Sorry about the loudness. Both versions so I can wear the acronym around my gentler friends. Oh, okay. So you want one with it spelled out and one with the acronym? Because I was gonna do spelled out on the front and the acronym on the back. I can always put a star for the U. Or something. Asterisk. Something. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm like, oh yeah.
But if you want both versions, I'll make both versions. Oh, thanks, Celeste. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to do live tonight. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to. I'm exhausted, but I have to take Xena to the vet tomorrow. I don't know what that's gonna cost. If they want to do an X-ray, then I don't know. So. KJ, you act like kids don't say it. And the ones that can't read don't know what it says. I'll think about it. I'll do some thinking about it. But don't tell me to make it and then nobody buys it, because you guys told me that before with the dumb fuckery and no one buys it. So I wore that sweatshirt today. I've had it with the dumb fuckery. That's what I'm saying, man. Kids say it more than we do, dude. The reals.
I had to scream at this dude to fucking turn, and he like ran through to someone else.
They have dogs in this mall. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're hella expensive though, like way over the top expensive. They never had that in California. It's not allowed in California. But here, there's like a little, like, dog shop. They're all full breds though, like Aussies and Shih Tzus. And I went over there to see the dogs today. But on my way, I used to be in California, but on my way, so they have these massage things here too, and like, I can never afford a massage, dude. And so it's like $15 for 10 minutes. I know I don't get massages, but I was walking by and he's like, stop. He's like, free sample. So he starts giving me a massage. I'm like, what? And they basically like push me in the chair. I'm like, well, I guess I'm stuck here. I guess I gotta pay $15 because it gave me no choice. Making a big man size. Like I usually do like unisex shirts. I do different kinds. Hoodies and t-shirts and stuff. So there's usually lots of different styles. I don't know how big the t-shirts go. They gave me no choice, dude. Like, he literally was like, here, free sample, and he starts massaging me. He does something with my head, and then he pushes me towards the chair. He's like, go sit there for 10 minutes. I was like, you just literally did not give me a choice. What the heck? Yeah, so. I had to buy a power bank because my phone was dying. And I'm like, fuck, all this money has to go to the vet, not fucking things I don't need. Well, I did need it because my phone was dying. It wouldn't be on here right now if I didn't have it, because my phone only charges, and it doesn't charge very good with my car when it's on. And this guy, I pulled up to the so it's been cold, so my tires were low, right? And I couldn't do anything about it this morning because I had to get the dogs up here. And I don't think they have glow in the dark designs, unfortunately. I don't think they make, I don't know. I have to check, but I don't think so. But so I pulled into this gas station, and there was this homeless guy there. And he's like, hey, I'll help you with this if you want. And I was like, I don't like have any cash to give you. And he's like, it's all right. I'll do it anyways. And then I felt so bad. He told me he went to sleep at the bus stop or something, waiting to go. He had got bit by a black widow, and it was infected, and he was waiting to go get gauze, and somebody stole his money, and I felt bad. So I didn't have any cash to get him. I went in and bought him some antibiotic ointment, but they didn't have any gauze or anything. Can't believe $8 for antibiotic ointment in the gas station. I could have went to Walmart and got it for like $2, but I mean, he helped me do my tires. I wish I could have gave him more, because that was a pain in the ass. because they all had to be filled up like 5 pounds. Well, it was kind of him to help me. So I always try to like pay it forward if I have it or if I can, and I gave him the rest of my change too. I had like $1 in change. Okay, Vienna. Benita. I don't know why I called you Vienna. Sorry, Benita. I was actually gonna go over to where the people I bought my car from and make them fix my car, but I haven't gone over there. But yeah, it was quite an eventful day today. So I was thinking I was gonna go home and go to sleep and then come back, and I was like, I don't really want to drive like 4 hours today. I was like, my luck, I'd be late getting back up here, and then they charged me, so I kind of just stayed. So anyways, it's a good day. It's a good day today. It's a good day. What is today? November 11th. 11/11. Did you look at that? 11/11. I didn't even know. 11/11. And the girls got their justice. I gotta look and see if I ever got anything with 11 in it, or November. But what a good day to get justice. 11/11. My tasks require a 4x. They should. I think they stretch. I think if the unisex ones would stretch. The long sleeves do. The long sleeves go to 5x. So I don't know if you'd want a long sleeve one. Yes, Kathy. I'm happy that's finally done and over with, and the girls get their justice, and the families get their justice. Yes. Spirit does not fully name someone for no reason. The astrology went right to his house and his work. No one else did it. He did it. It's him. I can fully say now he's guilty. And that was not the only time they said his name. Alan was the very first reading I got. Then they gave me an R. Then they gave me an A. Then they gave me Richard. Then they gave me Richard. Then they gave Rick Allen. Nobody else. And then when we did the astrology on the live, his lines went straight to his house and straight to his work. And before me, the forensic astrologer did the astrology on it, and the lines went straight there. So, yeah, he did it. Not a doubt in my mind. Plus, there's other things. They gave me the name Janice. They gave me McDonald's, which is next to CVS. They gave me stuff around his house. Like, just a lot of puzzle pieces. His energy matches. Oh, thanks. I didn't do anything. I mean, I was in the military, but I didn't do shit. So, well, that's what happens when you listen to Spirit. They give gifts, and that's why I said, like, I get mad when people come at me and say, "Oh, he's innocent," or "Free Alan, you were wrong on this." I blocked somebody because they came to my channel and they're like, "Well, I guess you got this wrong. Free Richard Allen." And then that's when Rochelle After Dark came out, because no, you're not going to disrespect Abby and Libby like that in their last words that they gave a medium. You're not going to take that from me, and you're not going to take that from them. Like, that's a gift. Appreciate the gift. Because he's a psychopath. Why? I mean, a lot of times people, and he wanted to do other things, but he got scared. So, who cares what his wife is bitching about? I don't. I'll have to look. I'll have to look and see, because I tried to do different ones with different sizes. Yeah, Rachel, in a fit of rage. It's the way the astrology plays. That's the way the readings play. Just gotta wait for a fisherman to find him. Oh, that's also what a matter of perception says too with the syntax. So. No, I think the girl I saw running away, we've already done a validation on that. That was the nurse student, the nursing student. Both of their names were Jose. It was an interconnect. Because I also saw it in auto write. Same thing. It was a precognitive thing for Lincoln Riley. So it was a legit girl. It was just a different case. And I was saying they better not make him innocent, because he would just do it again. Rick Allen would just do it again. But he wouldn't get caught this time. Yeah, it was just an interconnect, because it came in an auto write and then it came in her reading. So they had the guys had the same name. They both had the name Jose, I think. So it was just like an interconnect of very similar cases. I don't know. It was a precognitive thing. Ted did it. I don't know why he did it. I don't know. He had a lot. I don't know about natural. I don't know about my natural face looking good. I don't know about that. But thank you. Yeah, you know how easy it is to get somebody's hair in your hand? She just left her from the car. All you have to do is hug somebody. People's hair falls out all the time. She lived with her probably, or didn't they live together? So easy for people to have their hair in their hand. She could have easily hugged her and had it on her hand. Oh, thanks, Nicole. My lips look freaking chapped on here. Probably where they were found. Yeah, and I'm sure that she hugged her. You know how easy it is for people's hair to fall out? Like, it's not weird to me at all. Oh, Bubbles. You guys are gonna give me like a big head or something. I'm gonna have a big ego pretty soon. Guys, I'm probably gonna have to get off here soon, because I'm gonna have to go back in the mall and go all the way down the thing to go back to the restroom. 251. So I just figured I'd kill some time. That was a bad pun. I thought I would just hang out, and since that happened and I had nothing else to do, so it may have been said, but I wondered if she borrowed her sister's sweatshirt. It's possible. I mean, we all know how our hair comes out all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I have to pick them up at between 4 and 4:30, so I think I have an hour. Yeah, and it's 2:52 right now. So as far as I know, they are. Kai did not want to go. He was shaking and whining as soon as, I don't know if he knew or what. As soon as we got in the car, he was whining and climbing up behind my neck and just whining for like 10 minutes. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, how do you know what's going on? Weirdest thing. Then, of course, you should have seen his face when we got here. He was looking at me like, Mom, why are you leaving me? I felt so bad. Justice was like, okay, let me go. He didn't care. Justice just thought he was going on a ride. And I swear that dog, he would be a good hospital dog. Like, he loves kids. He loves people. He loves other dogs. He just gets a little, too crazy. But he's, the most friendliest dog I've ever seen in my life. And if, like, he will sit in front of people, like, say hi to me, say hi to me. That's the golden retriever in him. You know what I mean? He's just the friendliest dog ever. Like, I could probably train him and take him to hospitals. I don't know if I could cross train him like that, though. I don't know. And he was whining last night, but he kept, like, itching his ear and crying. So I'm like, I'll have him check his ear while they're there. So I asked him if they could check it and see why it was itching. Kai called me and said Mom is not going nuts. She's collecting. Yep, 4 of them today. Justice only is going to have to wear a cone for a couple days because I just went ahead and tried to get the suit because I went to go get it at PetSmart. They want $50 for a neuter suit at PetSmart. Well, you can get them for $15 on Amazon. The only thing is you have to wait a couple days, so he'll have to be in a cone for a couple days. But I think I have one of those suits. I think it was like one of the cats or something, and I think it will fit him. I hope it will because I didn't order one for Kai. I just ordered one for Justice because I think that red one will fit him. So, dude, I know, nuts. And then I was like, I'll get the blow up thing everybody's talking about, right? But you need something to blow it up with. I don't have anything to blow it up with. So. Oh, yeah. You too, Witchy. I'm glad. I'm glad it makes you feel young again. Yeah, well, I mean, they're supposed to have 7 days of rest, even if they're a boy. So, good luck with me doing that. They're gonna get drugged up. They're getting drugged. I went ahead and got the pain medication. Probably. I mean, there's gonna be people that aren't gonna believe it. It's always he didn't do anything wrong. They're just railroading him, just like they stole the election. You know what I mean? Haven't even heard that reading. Yeah, sometimes they do have them. Sometimes they do care. Like my vet has them. Like whenever Neil had his surgery, she put one on. He was so cute. I think that's the one I have that I'm gonna put on. I don't know. It's like I said, Civil War might come. Well, that's what I'm saying. They had them here. I mean, they had them for about the same amount at PetSmart, but I have nothing to blow it up with. It says you have to blow up a pump. I don't have a pump. So, but the thing is I have to have it today or like tomorrow. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I have to get something else. So, I just went up and got the spacesuits better. Somebody said December 20th. What a great Christmas present. What a great Christmas present. Yeah, I should have just got the Have You Seen My Balls last week, and then it would have been here Thursday, but I didn't get it, so then I was like, crap. I thought I could find something today, but I'm not spending $50 for that. So. Yep. Great Christmas present. Didn't we get Christmas? Oh, we did. We got December in the readings. I'm going to have to go through everything and do validation, but we did get December or Christmas, and we always took it as, like, I think, Libby's birthday. But multiple meanings with months and stuff like that. All right, well, I'm probably going to go because I have to pee really bad again. So I have to walk all the way to the other side of the ball. My dog is probably going to hate me forever. And the thing is I'm going to have to leave him in the crate so he doesn't jump around and stuff. Probably end up holding Kai, though, because... No, BK trial's not starting until next July. Yeah, maybe we should hold a party. Well, I think Kai's feelings got really hurt, dude. Like, you should have seen the look on his face when she took him. Mom, don't leave me. Like, he did not understand it. Justice was just like, do, you wanna go. He would go with anybody. I'm trying to think. What I know, the betrayal. He's gonna be so mad. He's such a mama's boy. I haven't heard anything from them, so I'm sure they're fine. The only thing I ever stress out about that is like, I mean, I've had many animals spayed and neutered, right? All my dogs, all my cats, the goats, the boys. So it's like, I'm used to that, but I always get nervous about like the anesthesia and stuff, just in case, you know? Well, that's why you gotta drug them. You can't have them jumping. I mean, they're nothing like girls, right? But you can't have them jumping around. I like to at least give them a week, like you're supposed to. Kai's not gonna like it. I hope it's not too late and he doesn't continue his humping stuff for a long time, because I still have a boy dog that hasn't had his balls for a really long time that likes to hump pillows. I don't get that. I'm like, you have no balls. Like, what are you doing? Oh, that's very sweet. You don't have to do that. I think they already charged me for it. Not the air, like the pillow. Like the pillows on my couch. Oh, my girls do it. Shira humps everybody's head, so I don't get it. Like, she's the worst. She humps everybody's head. I'm like, what are you doing? Then Raven, like, she humps her sister in the crate, like after they eat. Shira, yeah. Shira, Princess of Power. Yeah, Raven. Raven's one of the puppies that was Zook's puppies. I ended up getting stuck with all three of them. But their mom passed away, so I was kind of happy about that I still had them. It's funny because I had Carly do the three puppies charts, and one is so different than the other. The other two look like they're like almost like twins, but they're boy and girl, except for Bear is more like longer hair, and Raven looks like the mailman's child. Like, she looks like a chunky shepherd mini. So weird. Aw, special person named after Shira, my kitty is. Yeah. Yeah. So they're probably fine, but tomorrow I don't know if I'm gonna have it. I might have to do a live tonight because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for Zena's vet. I gotta take her tomorrow because she's not walking on her paw, and I don't know if it's just because she's not resting it, if it's infected, if there's something in there. So I gotta put this 100-pound dog that doesn't want to leave the farm into the car by myself and get her to the vet and try to figure out what's going on. And if they want an x-ray, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough, but I guess we'll see, especially since I got the pain pills today. I don't know, so I might have to do that tonight. So no, it was just him. He was the only dad. Like, she didn't run around or anything. And the only reason that accident happened was because of COVID, and I couldn't get him fixed in time. And like, they were outside and I didn't even think about it. So it was my fault. But I couldn't really part with him because, for one, I did try to part with Bear and they gave him back. So I was like, well, maybe I'm supposed to have him. But Raven, I actually delivered her. I helped with her. She was the first one born, but she's born an hour early. And so her chart's completely different. She looks completely different than they do. It's because she's born an hour earlier. Like, that made a difference. Just like I was talking to Carly about Idaho 4, right? And we were talking about Ethan's chart because, he's a triplet. Well, that 1 degree off of the triplets changed his entire fate. They're only 1 degree from him and his brothers. Cats can too. They can have more than one dad. Hey, Patty. I learned so much here. Yeah, I did. She decided to have him on my couch. I put plastic down. I knew she was going to go there. She wouldn't stay in the crate. But I helped with Raven. I cried. I cried when she was born. I think they're like 3 now. They've always been in the crate. They sleep in the same crate. They're with each other constantly. Like, they're the triplets. We call them the triplets. But she doesn't look anything like the other 2 at all. Bear's very loving. He has to have love. Like, he's most like his dad, but looks most like his dad. Then his dad's white, and they ended up like tan. I thought they would end up white, but no, they don't even look like mom. Mom was a like a bulldog chihuahua, and Zook is that white husky Shepsky. We found out he was a Shepsky because she came out looking like a shepherd. So, yeah, I have pictures on my Facebook, but I tried, like, I had homes for all of them but Raven, and then the other home for Suki didn't work out, and I took Bear to these other people, and I said, but if you don't want him, give him back to me and I'll take him back. Like, I don't want you like rehoming him or anything. It lasted like 3 days, and she's like, can you come get him? I'm like, okay. And then I just was like, well, I guess I'm supposed to have him, and I kept him. I tried. I had the big crate that they all stay in now. Like, it's huge. And I made an area in there, a whelping area. She wouldn't stay in there. Nope. She wouldn't do it. She started freaking out. Yeah, so I ended up keeping them. So there's that story. And then I lost her mom to some freak thing, and I had like this emergency insurance. They wouldn't cover it till she was like dying. I should have sued him. I should have just freaking took. I look back on the now, and I'm like, I should have just taken her and then worried about the bill later. I didn't have any money to take her at that time, like emergency vet. I should have just taken her. I thought, I was on the phone with them, like, you guys are supposed to pay for emergency. It doesn't matter if she's hit by a car or not. Like, this is an emergency. He kept saying it wasn't an emergency. So what the fuck's the point of insurance? Yeah, I have a furniture crate for Kai because no more crates will fit in the room, the dog room. Because I have a dog room I have a room just has dog crates in it. It's just where the dogs that get into things sleep. I have dogs that are good and don't get into things and can sleep with me, and I have dogs that aren't good that get into things that don't sleep. Yeah, Kai climbs on the top of that. I think it's a table. I'm like, it kind of is, but that's old news, girl. That happened like yesterday. -2, full bed and cat. And now now that it's cold, all the cats want to sleep on top of me. Like, and Cheyenne, she always has to go under the blanket. Like, or she will sit there and paw me and paw me and paw me and stare at me. So I have to lift up the blanket for her to go under it. Like, what the heck? You can't go under yourself. She'll drive me nuts unless I let her into there. It's so funny though. Like, she will sit there staring at me, and I'm like, dude, she won't stop until I let her into the blankets. And she's a Chihuahua. I think she's a Chihuahua a Pitchy. Yep, she loves being under the blankets. She about drives me nuts. But if I don't lift them up for her, she won't leave me alone. Sometimes 3 or 4 times a night she'll get out, and then she'll like wake me up to lift the blanket up for her again. Oh, that's cute. All right, I gotta go pee. We lost a bunch of people. Wait, he's a vet. Oh, I forgot he was a veteran. We got veteran in the readings. I'm glad you mentioned that because I forgot. Well, we were just saying 11/11. You know what I mean? But wow, I forgot he was a veteran. Wait, he is? Is that why I got all the military stuff I got? And I didn't think it fit him? Huh. Yeah, I put that video of we don't need your, like, how Trump was saying, like, we don't need your votes. And of course, you have MAGA coming on TikTok. You just lost. Yeah, but BK did carry that energy. He was like in what's that when they're in high school? And he did want to be in the military. There's that thing in high school that they do. What's it called? ROTC. He was in ROTC. See, I didn't know that. That's good to know because I'll need that when I do my validations. Because I got military stuff and I didn't know. So, yeah, he was in ROTC. I mean, stuff don't make sense until the person gets caught, honestly. It's not like. And even with Rick Allen's full name, we didn't know who he was, so he was arrested. It's not like anybody's going to go find him. Now, if I were to give that to a police officer, that'd be a little different. But I didn't even know I got it. After he was arrested, I had to go back and listen. And then I almost passed out. I didn't even know I got it. But, all right, it's a good day. It's a good day. 11/11, Remembrance Day. It's a good day. Yeah, because I have till 4, but I'm gonna get off here because I gotta go pee. I gotta go pee-pees. Again, I have to walk all the way back down to the other end of the mall. Again. And I had a whole with a shot of espresso. I was so tired. I couldn't wake up, dude. It was so bad this morning. I almost laid down and went to sleep in the car. I don't feel that tired now, though. I had to go wash my face off in a restaurant because I didn't get any sleep. Like, I'm literally running on, like, fumes. Maybe 2 hours, but it wasn't deep sleep. Oh, I had this weird dream. Is there a case where, I don't even know if this is even going to fit anything, but I had a dream where, like, I was trying to tell the police that there was this kid that was buried in this thing in a grave, and the mom was wearing this blue flowery dress, and I swear, like, the blue flowery dress was something I had seen, like, on the news or something. I don't know. So I keep thinking, is there, like, anything about that anywhere? I don't know. But it was a really weird dream. So. But the dress was, like, significant in the dream for some reason. But it had to do with the mom burying her kids, and, like, I knew that he was there, her son. It kind of reminded me of Quentin, but it wasn't Quentin. It was really weird. And so we were trying to get the cops to come and listen, and they wouldn't, from what I remember, and it was dark. Like, I don't know. It was a weird ass dream. I have no idea if it means anything or not, but anyways, that was the only, like, I barely slept. It was, like, light sleep for, like, 2 hours maybe. Because by the time I was done, of course, it's late. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go pee. Oh, Carly, we were saying how it's 11/11, and he was found guilty today. And then December 20th, right before Christmas, he gets sentenced. So good Christmas present. Pretty sure I got December. Yep, I got October and December. I know I got those 2 months. We always attributed December to Libby, which it can be both, so multiple meetings. All right, you guys got quiet on me. I'm talking to myself. I'm gonna go and try to make it to the restroom all the way to the end of the hall, all the way to the end of the hall, the end of the mall without peeing my pants. So, all right. Well, I appreciate you guys. I will see you soon. Why are no more comments coming? Did I lose you guys or something? Like no more comments are going. You guys are making me talk to myself. All right. You guys are still here, right? It's not scrolling. Huh. Weird. All right. Well, I guess I will go then. Doesn't look like anybody's here anymore. All right. Well, love you guys. I'm not sure what happened. So I will see you soon. I gotta find the. All right. Everybody take care. Be safe. See you soon.